EFCC makes U-turn, withdraws case against Yahaya Bello. Really? Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has made a U-turn in a case against the embattled ex-Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. The EFCC formally withdrew its appeal against the Kogi High Court order that restrained it from arresting Yahaya Bello, the former governor of the state. In a notice filed on April 22nd and signed by its counsel G.S. Okutepa, SAN, the EFCC stated that the withdrawal was based on the fact that subsequent events had rendered the appeal unnecessary. The appellant herein intends to and do hereby wholly withdraw the appeal against the respondent in the above-mentioned appeal. This notice of withdrawal is premeditated on the fact that on April 17, 2024, the application filed by the appellant herein was overtaken by the decision of the same High Court of Kogi State, Okutepa said. He further clarified the orders made ex parte by the Jamil on February 9, 2024, and the said suit, which is the subject of this appeal, was made to last pending the hearing and determination of the originating motion and notice, which was finally determined by Jamil J. on April 17, 2024. Furthermore, the notice of appeal was filed out of time, and we therefore pray that the appeal be struck out for being filed out of time and incompetent. The legal maneuvering began when on February 8, Bello initiated a fundamental rights enforcement suit seeking protection from what he termed as incessant harassment by the EFCC. The Kogi High Court granted an interim injunction on February 9th, restraining the EFCC from taking further actions against Bello pending the determination of the case. Despite the EFCC's subsequent appeal against the interim injunction, the Kogi High Court delivered the judgment on the substantive motion on notice on April 17th, reiterating that injunction and directing the EFCC to file charges against Bello if necessary. This development followed recent events where EFCC cooperatives sought to arrest Bello at his Abuja residence, coinciding with the Commission's prior determining of a warrant of arrest against him from the Abuja Federal High Court. The EFCC had intended to arraign Bello on charges including money and laundering and misappropriation of funds amounting to 80.2 billion, but his absence during the scheduled arraignment on April 18th, coupled with arguments regarding jurisdiction and legal procedures, complicated the legal proceedings. Now, this is what I'm going to say about this whole issue. Like I said, why does it seem like somebody like Yahaya Bello, who is no longer the governor, this person we're talking about is not the governor of Kogi State. Yes, he was a former governor and so he had immunity, right? Now he's no longer the governor. Why is it still difficult to find him? Because I am beginning to think that whatever game these people are playing, Yahaya Bello and the EFCC, is like they're having us fooled. For goodness, I am still asking this question. Why? Because, like I said, I will keep using Bobrisky as a reference. Why is it that internet fraudsters, you see people who, at the end of the day, there might not even be. There have been cases where EFCC goes to a particular environment, they go to pick, maybe somebody blows a whistle, you understand? Somebody blows a whistle or somebody do Yemo give person. So you see person will be see that guy where they always press laptop or see the person will be say they always do this thing. And the person runs away. Do you know that the EFCC, they don't go back to the office empty-handed? Some of them, or most of the time, 90% or 80% of the time, they go there and what do? They pick those people around that environment. If you are there at that time, it is only God that will save you. And if your family get long leg or there is money available, enough money, if not, Now, so you don't use answer in the internet fraudster, what's it called, fraudster. Do you understand? So I'm saying, why will it be easy? I keep saying this. Why is it easy for the EFCC to arrest such people? But this man don't come up for government. He's no longer His Excellency. He does not have the immunity, whatever, again, covering. So why is it so difficult for them to arrest him? Person we don't come outside, they talk, say, na white nylon, na him be. In they live for, na white nylon, na be na white lion. Say they live for white lions den. And the white lions den na government house. Why they not go there go arrest them? But to me, it's looking like they're having us food. To be very sincere. No matter how I tend to try to think this thing, it's not making any sense. It go reach the time where we say Nigerians go come as I can't talk this matter. The EFCC will have to need to come out and explain, because it is no longer funny. Dropping the appeal of Kogi corrupt court does not mean Yahaya Bello is no more having to appear. Now, this is not hold on, no. It is just one of the counts. It's not like they have allowed, but because this whole thing is not making sense. It's not making sense at all. Bello should sue Efcc chairman for declaring him wanted and defamation. If people don't understand, it is not like Bello is not a guilty. He is guilty, but they just removed, I think, one of the charges against him. They still have other charges against him. Let me make this clear. With this development, I hope the EFCC chairman is ready to resign his position as he threatened. EFCC needs to be scrapped due to its inefficiency. I don't understand. Let me go over it. The notice of withdrawal is predicated on the fact that on April 17, the application filed by the appellant hearing was overtaken by the decision of the same High Court of Kogi State, Okutepa stated. Then, coming down, they said he further clarified the orders made expected by Jamil on February 9, 2024, in the said suit, which is the subject of this appeal, was made to last pending the hearing and determination of the originating motion on notice, which was finally determined by Jamil J. on April 17, 2024. They say, furthermore, the notice of appeal was filed out of time and would therefore pray that the appeal be struck out for being filed out of time and incompetent. Then the father went on to say the legal maneuvering began when on February 8, Bello initiated a fundamental right enforcement suit seeking protection from what he termed as an incessant harassment by the EFCC. The Kogi High Court granted an interim injunction on February 9, restraining the EFCC from taking further actions against Bello pending the determination of a case. But my own BC, why in the run? Why? Why is he running? He has not been, I don't know, this particular article, make no confuse me. he has not been released, as in, he has not been say, go, your sins are forgiven. Because most of the world, this country, not what they feel do. Alright, from this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy.